Welcome to this week's Hebrew class, which, as you can see, we are doing a revision. It is from Yehochanan, John 15, Part B, and we are dealing with verses 14 to 27. So let us begin. And as you can see, like usual, I've put up on the screen the useful resources and the vowel markings. So we will continue now. And of course, we begin with Yod and a Dalet, which represents, of course, 14. And we read it, Va'atem, and you, if, ta'asu, you shall do, et, grammar marker, asher, what, ani, I am, metzaveh, or I command, et kem, you, grammar marker you, yedidai, my friends, atem, you. So the translation is, and you, if you do it, grammar marker what I command, grammar marker you, and then we have down here, my friends, you are. And we move now to 15, which is represented with the tet value of 9, vav value of 6, and we read, lo, not, ek, ra, I shall call, or I called, la, kem, to you, od, more, avadim, servants, ki, for, ha'eved, the servant, enenu, not he, yodea, is knowing. So the translation, not I shall call to you still, servants, for the servant, not he, is knowing. And then we have et, grammar marker, asher, what, Ya'aseh, he shall do, Adonai, his master. The amarti, and I said, Yedidai, my friends, atem, you, or you are. Grammar marker, what? He shall do, his master, and I said, my friends, you are. Ki, for, ko, all, asher, that, shamarti, I heard. Me'et, from grammar marker, avi, my father, hodati, I've made known, et, grammar marker, kem, you, I've made known to you, in other words. And we look at the translation, which is, for all that I heard from grammar marker, my father, I've made known to you. And now we move again to the next page, and we have a tet and a zayin, which is a 9 and a 7, together is 16, and we have lo, not, atem, you, bechar, tem, you chose, be in me, ki, im, but, anoki, I, becharti, I chose, vakem, in you or among you. And the translation is, not you did choose in me, but I did choose in you. And then we have the hifkad ti, and I have charged etkem you, la laket, to go, and it comes from halak, the la'asot, and to do, and that could be also produce, based on the next word, peri, which is fruit, u, fer, yekem, and your fruit. yakum, shall be established. And we can see it has a root of to rise up, right? Kum, meaning to rise. Shall be established, shall stand, shall rise up. And we've translated, I have charged, grammar you, to go and to produce fruit, and your fruit shall be established. Shall stand is another way, stand up. And then we have Vahaya, and it shall be. Ko, all asher that. Tish'alu, you shall ask. Me'avi, from my father. Bish, me, in my name. Yiten, he shall give. Lakem, to you. And the translation. And it shall be all that you shall ask. From my Father, in my name, he shall give to you. And now we're reading from Yod 10, Zion 7, so we're reading 17 now. It is et grammar marker ele, these, anoki, I, matzave, meaning command, et grammar marker kem you, le ma'an, so that te havun, you shall love. And that you is more than likely, it's also a plural you. Grammar marker, these I command, grammar marker you, so that you shall love. Ish, a man, et, grammar marker, achiv, his brother. A man, grammar marker, his brother. And then we have Yod 10, Chet 8, and it is im, which normally means if, ha'olam, the world, sene, which means hate, et, kem, meaning grammar marker you, de, u, you know, ki, that, ot, me, sane, hated, rishona, first. Or it could be hated me or hated first. And we will translate it like this. If the world hates you, grammar marker you know that me it hated first. So where there's no grammar, it's either going to be he or it could be it, right? It hated first. And then we move to the next one, which is Yod 10, Tet 9. We're in verse 19. Ilu, which can mean if or whereas. Min, from, ha'olam, the world, he yitem, you were, because it comes from the term to be, right? Haya. Haya, which is it would be, could be translated like that. It would be. Ha'olam, the world. O, hev, loving. Et, grammar marker. Asher, what. Lo, for it or to it. If or whereas, from the world you were, it would be the world loving, grammar marker, what is for it, which literally means what belongs to it. And then we have the, ya'an, and since. Ki, that, ein kem, not you, min, from, ha'olam, the world, ki imbat, bacharti, I chose, et kem, you. And since that you are not from the world, but I chose, grammar marker you. Min, from, ha'olam, the world, la, ken. Therefore, ha'olam, the world, yis, na, shall hate etchem you. From the world, therefore, the world shall hate, grammar marker, you. And moving to the next, and we're in 20, which is represented with a calf. And we have zikru. You remember, et, grammar marker, devari, my word, asher that, dibariti, I spoke, alekem, unto you, lemor, saying, lo not, gadol, greater. So, you remember, grammar marker, my word, that I spoke unto you, saying, not greater, ha'eved, the servant, me'adonev, from his master, or translated as Danny's master, im, which is normally im, radfu, they pursued, oti me, gum also, et kem, grammar marker you, year do fu, they shall pursue. And the translation, the servant from his master. If they pursued me, also, grammar marker you, and that's a plural you, they shall pursue. Im, again, if, and this is shamru, they heard, or in this case it's they kept, because it's shamar, they kept, et devari, my word, gum also, et, grammar marker, devar kem, your word, yishmoru, they shall keep or guard. If they keep, grammar marker, my word, also, grammar marker, your word, they would be keeping. And that's, I guess, because it's shemoru. So it could be like a participle. So they would be keeping. Right. And we come now to kaf, which is 20, and aleph, which is 1. So we're in 21. Aval, but, kol, all, zot, this, ya'asu, they shall do, lakem, to you, ba'avur, on account, or on behalf of, on account of, she, me, meaning my name. Translation, but all this they shall do to you on account of my name. Ki, for, lo not, yadu, yadu means they did know. Et, grammar marker, shol chi. And we know that shalach is to send, so it's my sending one, which is normally translated the one who sent me. And it is for not they did know, grammar marker, my sending one. And then we have kaf, 20, veyet 2, we're in 22. And we have lule, which means if not, vati, I had come, or I came, the dibarti, and I spoke, alekem, unto you, and that's a plural you, lo not haya, was, or there was, bahem, in them, or among them, chet, sin. If not, I'd come, and I had spoken to you, and that's plural, not there was in them sin. Right, and now the second part. The ata, and now, lo not, yuk lun, they shall be able, because we know that yakol means to be able. Hit, not sell, to escape. Al meaning on account of or concerning or about. Chatotam meaning their sin. Right, and the translation, and now, not they shall be able to escape on account of their sin. Right, we're turning now to Kaf, which of course is 20, Gimel 3. We're in 23. Ha Sanei, which means the one who hates, oti me, yisna, he shall hate, gum also, et grammar marker, avi, my father. The one who hates me, he shall hate also, grammar marker, my father. And then we have Kaf Dalet, which is 20 and 4, 24. And it is Lule, if not RCT, I did, veto come, in their midst, et grammar marker, ha ma'asim, the deeds, grammar marker with the deeds, share that lo not asa has done, if not I did in their midst, grammar marker the deeds that not has done, ish a man, acher another, lo not haya was, vahem in them, chet sin, va'ata and now ra'u you see, or they see, vayisneu and they hated. A man another, not was in them sin, and now they have seen and they hated. And we have here, gum also, ot me, gum also, et grammar marker, avi my father. Also me, also grammar marker, my father. And then we have a Kaf 20, hey 5. Akbat le malot, which is to fulfill. Divar, the word ha-katuv, the written, meaning the written word. Be-toratam, in their Torah. Sinat, hated. Chinam, meaning for nothing. Seneu ni, they hated me. But to fulfill the written word in their Torah, hated for nothing, they hated me. And then we have a Kaf 20, Vav 6. We're in 26. Uvo, and in his coming, ha sane gor, meaning the advocate, assure that, eshlach, I shall send, lakem to you, me'et, from grammar marker, avi, my father. And in his coming, the advocate, whom I shall send to you, from grammar marker, my father. And we now move again to 26b, which is ruach, meaning the spirit, ha-emet, of truth, ha-yotze, going forth, the one going forth, me'et, from grammar marker, avi, my father, who he, Ya'id shall witness, shall testify, alay, about me. The Spirit of truth, the one going forth from Grandma Marker, my father, he shall testify about me. Then we have Kaf 20, Zion 7, 27, Vagam, and also Atem, you, ta'idu, you shall witness or testify. Ki, that, merosh, from the head, which means from the beginning, he yitem, you were, imadi, standing with me, often translated just as with me. But we know that amad means to stand, so that's why I've put it that way. And also you, that's plural, you shall testify for from the head. So merosh means from the head, right? The beginning. You have been standing with me. And as usual, let us not forget how to identify the vowels. And of course we have a cholam, which is a dot above the letter, and it's got the O sound, cho. And then we have shava, which basically divides the word into syllables so that we can read it better. And it can be a vocal shava, or it can be a non-vocal without the sort of E sound behind it. Then we have segol, has the short E sound, sere, long E sound, patak has a short A sound, and kamatz, ka, has a long A sound. And then we have shuruk, which is a short U sound. And then we have kubutz, which is a longer U sound. Then we have kataf segol, which is the shava with the segol, which is a short E. And then we have chirik, that's the I sound. Then we have kataf patak, short A sound after the syllable break. And then we have a kataf kamatz, a long A sound after the shava. And so we come finally to the useful resources, but most importantly, we come to the values of the individual letters, which are as such. Aleph is 1, Veit is 2, Gimel is 3, Dalet is 4, Hey is 5, Vav is 6, Zion is 7, Chet is 8, Tet is 9, Yod is 10, Kaf is 20, Lamed is 30, Mem is 40, Nun is 50, Samek is 60, Ayin 70, Fe 80, Zade 90, Kuf 100, Resh 200, Shin 300, and Tav 400. And now we come again to the end of this chapter 15, and we just pray that you are blessed by going through them, and you find that you've remembered some of these things, or you may find it quite easy to understand and remember some of these sections. And we just pray you're blessed by going through these. And may have a Shavua Tov, a good week. Thank you for joining us.